She'd cost me about a year's salary, but she was worth it. It was good to have someone warm nearby after completing a dirty job, and the retirement swag from this case would go toward getting her a partner.
We'll head back to the precinct, see what else we need to do. I think there's more evidence to hand in. Oh, there, who's that?
It's some kind of insect. Give me a hard copy of that.
So we've done that, now what do I do? Hello once again and welcome back to Blade Runner. Today we're going to continue on this game and try and get a little bit further. We're in the Chinese district right now, but I have a funny feeling we need to go back to the crime scene and double check that area. We've done a lot of stuff. We went back to the office, we scanned the images for any more clues, and I think we did that to completion. But I think the scene we were at first, we didn't look at it enough. We need to go have another look and make sure we've got every single clue that is available. So that is what we're going to do. I've fixed the flashing issue, so it's good, it's good. It wasn't too much of an issue, it was just a minor thing, but it was off-putting, it kind of broke immersion, and from here on out it should be smooth sailing. So here we are. Renicter's animal, whatever the fuck it was, animal salesman. So the basic story is that this guy, Renicter, who owns this shop, had a break-in and his animals all got killed. And we need to find out who killed them, why they killed them, and all those other good things. So let's go have a little look-see. Now, right, that takes us outside. We need to be that's going to take us back to the car, isn't it? Now, I don't want to go back in the car. We've looked in the trash.
Nothing even remotely interesting, but hell, if I was going to root through trash, my expectations weren't too high.
Alright, so we said that before. You said that before. There's got to be something else here. We're missing something. Something that's pretty, you know, obvious. When we find it, it should be obvious. It's got to be something in here. There must be a clue we're missing. Something essential. What's this? That's me. It's bloody me, mate. If we look at where the guys came in, they came in from here. They came in from the front entrance. And they kind of... Oh.
Big caliber, possibly off-world combat weaponry. Ballistics might give me a fix on it.
Ballistics? Well, how do we check out the ballistics of it? Or is that a department?
Big caliber, possibly off-world combat weaponry. Ballistics might give me a fix on it.
Describe them for me again.
There was that Rastafarian fellow and one of our...
That's a different case. See, the thing that's confusing me is the fact that we've got multiple cases at once. We've got the woman's case, she went on a separate one, and we've got our own case, and the clues are intertwined. I'm not sure if they're related, but they're intertwined in some degree. So we've got the bullets. Is that it? I'd like to think that's it, but I have a funny feeling it's not. We'll go to Chinatown. And we'll have a look in Chinatown. Alright. So the guy with the red jacket is gone. We'll never see him again, I don't think. Don't think it was important. We're missing something. The game's not progressing. We're missing a clue. We need to talk to him.
Stick around. I might want to talk to you later.
Alright, we need to go to ballistics. Ballistics must be at the police department. So it's not in here. Let's go over here. We can't skip this travel thing. Because the game's so old, and because it was the first 3D game ever made, well, first game that incorporated 3D well, it's difficult to play. It doesn't offer clues very easily, and I'm adverse to going online. I don't want to go online and look up like what to do because that kind of spoils it. But I don't know.
Laboratory. Mainframe.
We'll just have a look at every floor. Is it him?
Anything else?
The shell casings from Runceta should be in the Museum of Military History.
How's that?
They're from an Ender rifle. It's standard issue off-world military hardware. Heavy caliber. That puppy can punch right through a tank.
What can I conclude from that?
Whoever used this piece didn't just walk into their local sporting goods store and buy it. Those babies are collectibles, and they ain't cheap.
Anything else?
That black paint you found on the fire hydrant? It's from a ground car.
You sure?
The angle of impact was almost head-on. And there ain't too many spinner drivers klutzy enough to smack a street-level hydrant in VTOL mode.
I heard your wife got her license back.
You're a real funny guy, McCoy.
Anything else?
That piece of chrome you found outside of Runciter's is from a 1995 Pontiac.
Nice set of wheels.
It's okay, not what I call a classic.
There must be other stuff. We haven't talked to him for a while.
Anything else?
Zip, man. Try me later.
Yeah, so that's all the clues. But that must have been an essential part of what we had to do, is talk to him. And he would go over the evidence. That must be the laboratory.
Mainframe and shooting range.
Have a look here. This is where we can look at the photos and upload new evidence. So we have new evidence to upload. We have the shell casings and the conclusions found by that scientist. And that should offer new kind of pathways in our case. We'll look at our evidence as a whole. We've got these lab reports.
That black paint you found on the fire hydrant? It's from a ground car. Yeah, the shell casings from Runciter should be in the Museum of Military History. They're from an Ender rifle. It's standard issue off-world military hardware. Heavy caliber. That puppy can punch right through a tank. Whoever used this piece didn't just walk into their local sporting goods store and buy it. Those babies are collectibles, and they ain't cheap.
Now the thing that's got me worried, or got me curious at least, is the fact that we have the perp here. We have the main perp, suspect 3C. Right, he's fine. We've got an image of him. We looked on the image finder thing, but we don't have an image of his associate Zubin, and we don't have an image of Lucy. Now, is that intentional, or do we need to look at the image again and find images of them specifically for evidence? We know what they look like,
Uploading
but
personal clue database.
maybe we need to look at them in the images.
Downloading mainframe clue database. Clue database transfer complete.
Nice. Did we get any new evidence? Sometimes you do get new evidence, but it looks like we didn't. We're gonna have to be thorough with this. It's like a puzzle. It's difficult to do, right? This one.
Runciter crime scene.
There's gotta be something. Alright, so we can ID him. Do we need to? Doesn't let us ID him. Anything here? No, there's no clues. We can't ID him. I think he is Ruben. He must be, because the shop's called Ruben, isn't it? Lucy. There, we've ID'd her.
Hello there, Lucy. Give me a hard copy of that.
Alright, so that must have been the essential part. We got her ankle tattoo before, but we never got her face. I'm gonna try one more time with getting Ruben's face. But to be honest, I'm not too sure if his name's Ruben or not. Maybe Ruben's the associate, like I thought. When we leave, we'll check out the name of his shop. Because I don't think his name's Ruben. I think it's Ronker. It's close to Ruben, but it's not. It's not Ruben specifically. Can we get an ID on him this way? No, we know what he looks like. You know what I mean? We know what he looks like because we talked to him. It's this guy I'm curious about. Not the guy at the front, the guy behind him. This guy is associate. We can't get an idea. We can get an idea on him. I want to have a look at this guy's fucking face. It's doing nothing. Like, we do it to him. Zooms in fine.
He looks familiar.
Does he have an? Oh, fuck it. That guy has an ID badge. That's not. We can't zoom in that far. Right, we're gonna leave it here. It's a new clue. It's something. We found something. We found Lucy's face.
Uploading personal clue database.
We'll upload just to be safe. Because maybe that's necessary.
Downloading mainframe clue database. Clue database transfer complete.
As I said, I am playing this blind, so it's good in some ways, it's bad in some other ways. Let's leave. I think we've done everything we can. Right. Stop. Lucy, suspect, and Zubin. Zubin. See, his name's not Ruben, it's Zubin. I got confused. So, Zubin must be somebody else. Zubin must be the chef in Chinatown. Because that's Runked. I can't even say his name. We'll call him Runny. That's Runny's animals, right? So that's not Zubin. Zubin must be in Chinatown. So, because we have more evidence, maybe we can now question Zubin and find out more. That might have been the necessary thing to do. Alright. I'm sure this guy's Zubin. What's it say? Alright, hello.
You know this girl or
Yes!
Nope. I know who I know, and who I don't know. I don't know her.
not? Think hard.
Okay. Maybe seen her once. At station. Riding north on bullet train.
North, huh?
Whoa, what the fuck? Get up! Hurry up! Come back. Cheeky man, cheeky man! How do I shoot? Oh fuck. Whoopsie. We just shot a normal person. Have you ever killed a human by mistake? But in your line of work, that's a danger. That is what, oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. He's gonna get away, isn't he?
Locked.
Christ. Oh, it's gonna put us back in that place, isn't it? We can't go in that direction, I don't think. We're wasting precious time, man. Come on. He must have went somewhere else.
He was just an old bum. Not Howie's cook, and certainly not a replicant. I'd screwed up, plain and simple. If I was going to get clear of this, I needed to tell Guza, and the sooner the better. I knew what I was doing wasn't right, but I didn't have time to answer questions back at the station. Besides, specials vanished every day in this city, and no one ever missed them.
Well, we are definitely a crooked cop. Definitely, no doubt about it. We just killed a fucking hobo. As you do, I mean, Deckard was a dick, but you know, he was nice, we're not.
Totally uninteresting.
There's gotta be something else. What are we missing? Here, is he in here? Is he hiding in the water?
Yuck. Totally uninteresting.
Fuck. Gonna have to have another look up here. He's got away, we're fucked. We've messed up the case. Sorry if you can hear me drinking, by the way.
Locked.
Oh, what the fuck? Should we go back and talk to Howie? He might know where he went. There's nowhere else I can think of where he went. Totally uninteresting.
Totally uninteresting.
Yeah, I thought so. Anything over here? No. No.
The body was still there. I didn't know when the trash got picked up in this neighborhood, but I hoped it was soon.
We're gonna have to just go back. Don't know where he went. Oh wait. Off this. So that's gonna have some dire consequences. Question him.
This girl ever eat around here?
Nah, all gaijin look like the old man.
See you later, Howie.
Fuck. Too trigger happy. Can we get an ID on him somehow? Where have we not been? Let's get out of the kitchen. There's no evidence here. Let's go back in the car. We've been to the police station, we've been all there. Have we been here yet? There might be more clues here. Obviously this cook was guilty, but you know what I mean, like we can't do anything else with this lead. I'll just go back to the apartment. We've been to the police station, we've been in the crime scene. We've done everything there we can. There's something here at all. At all. Anything. Alright. So we're at our apartment. Let's try to check it out. It's in here. The hell, we can't get in. Oh, how does he find out a house? Oh, fuck. Ugh. Fucking leg it. Talk him down, talk him out. Fucking don't go towards him. Fine, we can't talk to him. Is that Griff? It looks like, it's hard to tell with the pixels, but it looks like Griff. Griff was in the movie. He's the Asian guy with a nice mustache, and he knows Deckard. He's like, she won't live. But then again, who does? And all that kind of shit.
McCoy.
Oh, it's Griff.
Working on it.
Keep it
Hello.
up. You just might have a future in this business.
I understand it's got a hell of a retirement plan.
You VK the mark before retirement?
Didn't have to.
That's why they call it the magic.
I'm starting to understand.
You ever retire a human, your career is over. Remember that. I checked with UN Air. Looks your rep swung that moonbus massacre last month.
They ever find the moon bus?
Disappeared into thin air. Brian thinks it crashed out in the Kipple.
How many reps we talking about?
Enough. They're Nexus 6s. So don't take too much slack.
Oh shit.
Gotcha.
Nexus 6 is the Roy Batty variant. It's like the kind of best replicant that you can have. There's pleasure models and there's like kind of industrial models, but Nexus 6 is the best of the best. Oh, no, he's on the way. We need to like tag it in.
Yuck.
So we can't do anything there. Well, I guess we'll check out our apartment then. Nothing to be done.
Your floor number.
I'm not sure if we could have saved him. I'm not sure if we could have talked him out of it and said, like, don't do it, think about it. Or I'm not sure if we had to shoot him outright. As I said, I'm playing this blind, it's hard to tell.
Your floor number, please.
But I wouldn't want to look it up. I mean, that kind of spoils it to a certain extent.
88. Thank you.
We'll live with the choices. So we did catch him after all. We didn't do it in the conventional way. Kind of messed up. But it worked. Hello, little doggy.
Who's the best?
And don't shoot your dog.
World?
Don't fucking do that.
Good doggy.
What's this? Oh, this is the image enhancer. We don't need to use this.
Here you go, baby.
So
Dinner
what
time.
can we do here? There we go. We'll have a look around the apartment. There's not a lot of stuff. I love that music. Not sure if it's copyrighted though.
Zubin was the first Nexus 6 I'd come up against. There was something in his eyes, an almost primordial desire to live. Most of the 3s, 4s, and 5s I'd seen would just give up when you had them. But these 6s, they were a whole other breed.
So there you go, like, they are more self-aware and just
Violent
better in
street
general.
crime in the city rose again last year by a whopping 26%, according to the latest figures from the Department of Justice. Governor Kolvig attributed the change to the dramatic increase in the number of specials registered as city residents and promised a tough new set of standards for the City Immigration Bureau by next month.
Okay, can we use this? I don't know what it does. Oh, we can use it.
Got your delivery here, man.
The hell?
What?
Kingston Kitchen.
Oh, yes, right. Hold on.
Is this what the gravity be like on Mars?
Oh, no. It's about a third of what we got here on Terra. Real comfy. How about turning that dial, okay? When I say... Oh!
Please, can you control your rat?
I'll have you know that Ricky's a purebred chihuahua, and he's
Oh.
totally real.
Things going good at Tyrell Corporation?
Boring, boring. Old man Tyrell's been on a Wagner kick lately. He never shuts up.
You also do outside work?
Sweetie, I never go outside. It's bad for the glands.
How about Nexus 6? You know a lot about them?
I think you should be going now.
Understand good, it holds deep meaning for me now. Where be your research on Nexus 6? And your test studies, contacts, the works?
Only simulator! Extraterrestrial gravity!
One more minute, you be swallowing this explosive. 3 more minutes, they be hosing you off the True Life building across town.
No, I swear! I don't have anything. If I did, I'd give it to you.
My people sick and dying. You tell me something.
Talk to Dr. Tyrell.
Tell me something I don't know.
The organ designers, Miraji, Hannibal Chu, Luther and Lance, they're closer to him than I am.
Where?
DNA Row. They're all working down on DNA Row. No.
You one miserable package, man.
No, please, don't.
Shit.
Pick up.
Hope you aren't camped out there with a bottle of tequila.
Oh, very funny.
Early bird slays the worm, McCoy.
Don't worry, I'm up, Lieutenant. What's the buzz?
One of Tyrell's employees got his fat face splattered all over the marble interior of the Tyrell building.
Inside?
That's right, but we also got a sweet little break at it. Tyrell's surveillance system recorded the whole shebang.
Beautiful. How many perps?
Just one. I don't know if it's related to the Runcenter deal or not. Tyrell security will have the disc for you when you get there. You'll be good, killer.
Right, now one thing I noticed in that cutscene was that if you remember back at the prison, or the jail, the guy being interrogated mentioned a Rastafarian who was too violent for his company, who was too violent, and that's why this guy in the prison left him. That guy meets the... That guy what? Can't even talk. That guy meets the description of that perp. So I think that Rastafarian is the guy that the guy in the cell talked about. So we need to go talk to him for sure. That he'll have first-hand kind of evidence to back us up against this Rastafarian and to get us towards this person. There we go. I'll end the episode here. We did quite a lot. We finished our first case, I think, and we now have a new case that relates to the Tyrell Corporation. Hopefully we'll get to see Rachel and Tyrell himself and all those good people, and it should be happy fun times all around. I've been Ciparian, this has been Blade Runner. See you next time.